5 meanings. Rain in the Bible meaning symbolism. Rain in the Bible meaning symbolism. Rain is mentioned 105 times in the Bible. There is no doubt that rain holds a special place in the Bible. It is often seen as a symbol of God's blessing and mercy. There are many verses throughout the Bible that talk about rain, and what it means for believers. In this blog post, we will take a closer look at rain in the Bible, and what it symbolizes. We will also discuss some of the most famous rain-related verses in Scripture. Rain in the Bible meaning symbolism. The Bible is full of symbols and meanings that often go beyond the surface level of the text. One such symbol is rain. In the Bible, rain is often used to represent God's blessing or favor. For example, in the book of Genesis, after years of drought, God finally sends rain to bless Abraham and his family. In the book of Revelation, John describes a time when there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became like blood. Here, the earthquake symbolizes the end of times and the sun represents Christ. The blackness of the sun and the redness of the moon represent God's wrath. Similarly, in the book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel describes a time when great hailstones, about 40 cubits, about 60 feet, in length and about 20 cubits, about 30 feet, in breadth fall from the sky. Table comparing the symbolism of rain to aspects of the Christian faith. Meaning of rain. Christian faith parallel. Life-giving rain is necessary for the growth of crops and sustenance of life. Similarly, God is seen as the source of life, sustaining and nourishing believers. John 4:14. Purification. Rain can wash away dirt and cleanse. In Christianity, this is similar to the concept of spiritual purification and sanctification through Christ's sacrifice. 1 John 1:7. Refreshment. Rain provides refreshment and revival to dry, parched land. Similarly, God's grace and mercy are seen as refreshing the souls of believers. Psalm 23:3. Promise. Rainbows follow the rain, symbolizing God's promise to Noah. This highlights God's faithfulness in keeping his promises. Genesis 9:13. Abundance. Rain can symbolize abundance and blessing. This can be paralleled with God's abundant blessings and provisions for his followers. 2 Corinthians 9:8. Testing and trials. Heavy rain or storms can also symbolize testing and trials. This aligns with the Christian perspective of enduring trials to strengthen faith. James 1:2-3. As with any comparison, interpretations can vary among different Christian denominations and individuals. The table above provides general parallels that many Christians might identify with. These hailstones represent God's judgment on those who have sinned. Ultimately, rain is a powerful symbol that can be interpreted in a variety of ways depending on the context in which it is used. What is the Hebrew word for rain? The 12 Hebrew words for rain are Geshen, heavy rain; Moreh, sprinkling rain; Matar dash, rain; Yoreh, sprinkling rain; Yara, sprinkling showers; Malkash dash, gathered rain; Sarim, showers; Gashem dash, send rain; Yara, send showers; Matar dash, give rain; Breko dash, to rain; Sagari dash, heavy shower. What are 4 Greek words for rain? Rosh, violent rain; Hudos, shower of rain; Breko, to rain; Breko Hudin, to rain. The water supply in Egypt and Palestine during Bible times. In order to understand the water supply in Egypt and Palestine during Bible times, one must first understand the geography of the region. The Nile River is the only freshwater river in Egypt. The Jordan River is the only freshwater river in Palestine. Both countries are mostly deserts. There are a few oases, which are springs of water surrounded by palm trees and other vegetation. The Nile River is the only freshwater river in Egypt. It is about 4,132 miles long and runs through Sudan, Ethiopia, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, and Egypt. The river is the widest at its delta, which is where it meets the Mediterranean Sea. The average depth of the Nile River is about 12 feet. The deepest part of the river is 22 feet. The Jordan River is the only freshwater river in Palestine. It is about 156 miles long and runs through Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Israel. The Jordan River begins at the confluence of 3 rivers, the Dan River, the Banias River, and the Sea of Galilee. The average depth of the Jordan River is about 3 feet. The deepest part of the river is 6 feet. There are a few oases in Egypt and Palestine. An oasis is a spring of water surrounded by palm trees and other vegetation. Oases are found in deserts where there is otherwise no water. Some oases have hot springs which people use for bathing. There are also natural pools which people use for swimming. The water supply in Egypt and Palestine during Bible times consisted of the Nile River, the Jordan River, and a few oases. The Nile River was the only freshwater river in Egypt. Father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author, welcome to our family. View all posts.